as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Smith. The short completion of the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On the move now. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a quick grab. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Bruins will crank up the tempo. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaks into open space. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And the Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Heading for the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll give it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Smith. Running out of time in the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Bama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. To the air, it's Smith. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The completion sets up a second down play. Design quarterback run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Smith. Tries to right with a quick throw. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. Will be credited as a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's incomplete even in the 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Gets rid of it on the move, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Smith. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Powering right past the defender. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And it's UCLA on top here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, tied. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The pass rush closing in. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play. And this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense. And that is a big loss for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Brings up 3rd down.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, UCLA, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
UCLA, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. It's Smith. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now the try for 2. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The pass is caught. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking away. This one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Timeout, UCLA.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And 1st down for the offense.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game. But time has run out.
UCLA